Oh my god, dude, it's nearly 2 in the morning. I do not feel like doing this. Hey, what it do? E.I.E family, what it do? Zane here, back with another video. This time we're gonna be reviewing Blue Protocol, baby! Alright, man, let's see what this game's about. Let's get into it. Sheesh. An MMORPG that's available on both PC and mobile. Now, although the review score is rather low for a new release, it was mixed review. I actually think it even reached negative review. It's honestly not all that bad. Most of the negative reviews are about auto combats, but to be honest, I feel like that's pretty standard for a lot of MMO games on the phone, so it doesn't really bother me that much. Now, to give you a brief history lesson of this game, it released in Japan one day after my birthday in 2023. Now, at that point, I was waiting for the game for at least 4 years after a friend told me about it in 2019, if I'm not mistaken. I remember going on their website and thinking, oh yeah, dude, this is going to be sick. Now, you can imagine my heart broke when the game only came out in Japan. Man, that was a load of shit. Anyway, player counts in Japan fell off and the game unfortunately shut down until Tencent funded a company called Bakura, who acquired the IP from Bandai Namco under a new name called Blue Protocol Star Resonance. But enough of the nerdy crap, let's just dive right in, boys. Obviously, in most MMO games, there is a character creation where you customize the look of your character, but also pick the class and holy shit, there's a boob slider. Very cool. Just like in every MMO fashion, we have 3 roles: tank, healer, and DPS. Nice variety between all the roles. 2 tanks, 2 healers, and 4 DPS. An extremely well-balanced selection. All of them feel unique in their own way. I also appreciate how the Heavy Guardian, which is a great sword user, is a 1 out of 5 stars for ease of use. You know, I'm a very, very lazy person, so 1 out of 5 in terms of difficulty. Yes sir, always great. It tricks new players into choosing this tanking role so I can play DPS for once. I'm so tired of playing tank. I play tank in every single MMO and I am tired. So Stormblade it is, boys, because playing Virgil will never not be cool. Nice little intro cinematic. Honestly, I want to see a game just not have an intro cinematic, one that just throws you right into the shit. You know, I've been playing games for 24 years. You know, intro cinematics, they tend to stack up a bit. The combat feels pretty good. It gives me my ultimate ability right off the bat, which I think is pretty cool. I'm tired of leveling to a high level or doing a quest chain to unlock my ultimate ability. A nice breath of fresh air, if you will. The Stormblade is quite interesting because it switches between a longsword and a scythe, and I'm gonna be completely honest, boys, I am a slut for a scythe. The movement is a bit stiff for my liking, I'm gonna be honest, but the more you level up, the smoother your movement becomes, which is cool, and it feels great. I say that because you jump, and you get like a little mini game to do an extra jump, but then I don't know why they added that, because you eventually get like a quadruple jump, and then I think you even get a 5th jump, so instead of double jump, there's a triple jump, and then you get a quadruple jump, and then you get a pentagonal jump! Eventually, you unlock gliding, which I had no idea the gliding came with flying, or actually like a momentum glide, you know, like you glide, but then you fly glide, if that makes sense. You don't actually like flap some wings and shit. But I digress. The game story is pretty okay. The visuals and cinematics are pretty good. I have no complaints with the game graphically. I actually like the world and art style they use. The characters are either super in-depth with their character design or just super bland, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't mind because it kind of creates a diversity to show like who's important and just who isn't, right? Like who's gonna die to the next mob. Now the open world is what always excites me in MMORPGs, I'm gonna be honest. Whether it's farming materials and refining items for hours on end, looking for collectibles or secrets all over the place and fighting monsters all around the map, which is quite important because you have a hunting book that lets you hunt down monsters to fight. Whether they are common enemies, elites, and world bosses that are on a timer when taken out. So yeah, hunting books, really cool. I love just bodying shit all around the map. It's very nice for me, very entertaining. There are also dungeons where you can delve with other people and friends, or you can just solo them for greater challenge. I don't think you get extra rewards. You might, but I don't think you do. Now, you do these dungeons for better gear and stats to push yourself further to do harder content. And some of those boss mechanics are really thought out. Like, they are really well thought out. I enjoy them quite a bit. I'll actually do a little bit of a live gameplay after this segment, and I'll show you which dungeon I'm talking about. Now, there is a cash shop, which, you know, a lot of people find really disturbing in certain games, but the game is free, and this game is not pay to win, okay? The shop is there for cosmetic use, so there is pretty much no pay to win. There might be in future, because there is like a type of auction house, and I'm not sure if you can convert gems into a currency you can use for the auction house to try get better gear. Who knows, maybe that'll be in the future, and then maybe I'll make a future video saying, oh, this game's pay to win. Oh, dude, oh. But to be honest, people will always just fucking lose their minds for a cash shop. I don't know what it is. If I'm not using it, it's just out of my mind. It doesn't bother me, and I'm okay with a cash shop. I don't know, how do you guys feel? Tell me in the comments below. Now, let me just show you what one of these dungeons are about. So I'll give you a bit of live gameplay. I'll do either one or two, but yeah, let me just show you what it's about. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys coming by, taking the time of your day just to watch one of these. You know, I really appreciate it. Boys, did I tell you I stream this at twitch.tv/joyboyz? That's right, twitch.tv/joyboyz. It's where all the magic happens. It's where I get all the footage for these videos. Come by and check it out. Please, please, please. I'm so close to affiliate, boys. Please. Anyway, please follow us on Patreon or become a patron as well. We post a lot of our videos there as early access videos about a week before. So we also have a whole bunch of drawings that our colleague Daniel makes. Very interesting. We also have a whole bunch of story times. It's all fun and games. Also join our Discord. We talk shit there all the time. So hop by and have fun. Alright boys, that's the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers! Holy shit, there's a boob slider.